handshakes is so popular but in some province in Afghanistan, it's don't like people handshake or hug to each other. I think it's depend on society.
Yes, thank you very much, Medina. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome, all the people that have come in right now. This is today's class, date the 18th of September 2024. The topic for today is going to be recognizing and practicing communication styles from different cultures. Okay, we just heard Medina and Friba talk and put their point of view that this topic is important because we don't know when we're going to go to another country, and we don't know that we are going to participate or enroll with other students or with other people. So we need to know a little bit more about the different cultures and their different types of communication. Okay, so uh, what we're going to do, let's start by watching a video that shows some communication. Shows how communication can differ across cultures. Okay, what do you think about that? So I want you to pay attention uh, to all the characteristics that are going to be talked about in this video, like for example, body language, tone of voice, the words people use when they greet each other, when they say hello. Okay, let's try and watch the video, and please, I want you while you are watching the video, if you have any question, just type in the chat box. Okay, while you're watching the video and something comes up that you don't understand, that you want to know, that moment, type it in the chat box so that you can, so that later I can answer the question. Okay. So let's start presenting the video right now. I'll take my camera off and my mic off. Just hold on for a bit, okay? Just hold on for a bit. Okay, so where is it?
I've seen a lot of times where communication breakdowns have really just been related to underlying cultural differences. You know, we're all raised in a family and within a certain culture, and we learn how to interact with one another based on the societal norms. And sometimes when we don't understand that someone else's communication norms are different from our own, that's where we run into communication problems. So today I want to talk about how cultural differences can impact communication and what we can do to ensure that we minimize the impact that this has on our ability to work well together. So I've consulted extensively to First Nations organizations. And when I first started consulting to these organizations, I did not at all understand or know the cultural differences, and I didn't realize to what extent it impacted how people communicated. And it led to communication challenges. So despite being an expert in communication, yes, I still experience communication breakdowns at times. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today was some of the lessons that I learned through that journey. Because what I learned was that the more I could learn about those cultural differences and how they impacted how we communicated, the more we were able to get around the differences. So let me give you an example. I was once on a conference call, a bunch of people from Montreal, a bunch of people who are up north who are First Nations clients, and someone from Montreal asked a question. And then there was dead silence on the line for a good period of time, well over a minute. It was an amount of time that makes most North Americans extremely uncomfortable, right? We're not used to big pauses and big silences. Now, because I'd been consulting with First Nations clients for a long time, I was used to them at this point. So I knew to just give space that they were thinking and they would speak when they're ready. But what happened is that somebody else on the line from Montreal who was not familiar with working with First Nations clients started saying, hello, 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 are you there? Hello? Because they thought that we had a problem with the phone connection. Now, had that been me when I had started consulting, I would have done the exact same thing. But I'd grown to learn some of the nuances in my cultural communication norms, which are don't leave big long spaces, is what's more typical, versus some of these different cultural norms up north. So there's three different things that we can do to help make sure that these different cultural differences in communication don't lead to breakdowns. The first is don't make assumptions. So often I see communication differences linked to culture as being viewed through a lens of a characteristic of the person. So, for instance, this person isn't assertive enough, or this person is too aggressive, or this person isn't organized enough. And when really you look at it, sometimes it's those cultural norms that underlie how that person was raised in the culture they were raised in. So be very sensitive to this if you're working with someone from a different culture. Don't assume anything about that person based on how they're communicating with you. Second, and it's related to the first, is ask questions. The biggest way to get around those assumptions is to clarify them by asking open ended questions. The more you can understand about somebody else's cultural expectations, the more you're going to be able to work collaboratively with them. And then my third tip is don't expect the other person to do all of the work to adapt their style to yours. And I see this a lot when there's a majority culture and a minority culture, that there's often an expectation that the person in the minority culture has to adapt to the larger majority culture. The problem here is it's extremely stifling. Imagine if you were suddenly asked to be somebody completely different from who you were raised to be, and to communicate completely differently just because everyone around you is. What's important here is that we all learn to take a step towards the other person. So instead of there being an expectation on the other person to adapt, what if you both looked at trying to understand one another's communication nuances and taking a step towards each other and kind of meeting in the middle? And what I can tell you is that organizations who embody this philosophy, they're really the ones who have the most collaborative communication, which leads to far fewer communication breakdowns that cost tons of time and money. They're also the organizations that I see having the most creativity, because in that middle ground, as we all start to be able to shift our thinking, that's where pure creativity lies. So give it a try, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on how culture impacts communication in the workplace.
So that was a very interesting article, uh, report about differences in communication. So I just want you to think about something. I want you to think what is different from how you greet people in your own culture. Okay, uh, did you notice any interesting differences? Uh, are we different when we greet each other, when we make a dialogue between our region, inside our region, and outside our region? Have any of you had the opportunity to uh, be part of another culture interchange? So let's see your hands up for this. I don't. I want you to tell me what you think about this. Anybody want to participate? No, let me just get one of you here. Okay, let's see. Freeba. Freeba, you're the first one in list. Freeba, what do you think about this?
Hey,
Uh,
sir, you're breaking up. Please repeat your question.
Oh, I'm breaking up. Really?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
If repeat the question, it's better.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Okay, what I was saying, and am I breaking up now? Can you hear me now, or let me take my camera off?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
We're hearing you now.
Okay, what about now? I'm gonna take my camera off so I don't use much data. Is it better now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Thank you for pointing that out for me. What I was saying is that you know differences in communication. While you were watching the video, uh, did you think about what is different from how you greet people in your own country, in your own culture, in your own region? Did you notice any interesting differences? That's my question. So let's hear a couple of quick thoughts from you before we move on, okay?
Yes, sir. Uh, in every place, we have difference between cultures. For instance, in this video, she talk about hello. Uh, when we say hello, it is different. Sometimes we say hello, and it shows. Sometimes we say hello very kindly. Sometimes we say hello very, and it shows. For instance, we are sick. Sometimes we say hello, and yes, it shows different, and maybe in different places it shows and it is a different meaning. And yes, sometimes some cultures are very interesting for us. And yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Friba. Madina. Okay, Samia put her hand. Okay, Samia, we hear you.
Okay, people. Actually, in Afghanistan, the most of our actions, of course, our people's actions are influenced by religion. And if our religion allowed for us to do something, we will do it. And if our religion doesn't allow us, so we won't do it. So I want to say about our greetings that the most everyone says in the city or every place, the most we say while greeting. Uh, Salam or Assalamu alaikum, or I can say hello in English. And the next one can say its answer alaikum salam or yeah. And handshakes for men or women, it's typically a greeting that a woman or men, of course not men and women that are unknown with each other. For men and women, no, men by with men and women with a woman, they handshake. And also cases on chicks also it's uh, typical for women. And hugs also for men and women, they who they know each other or have a relationship, or they are member of their family. For example, the women are daughter like this, and this is our greetings. Of course, I think it was your main teacher, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Samia. Yeah, I know. In some places, it's very hard to have a kind of greeting that is going to be normal in other places. Like, for example, what you said, Samia. I don't know, by culture, by religion, or by ideology, it's um, it's it's respectful for you to follow the laws in your region. Okay, although you might see that in other regions, like for example Europe, I don't know, Russia, or the US, America, people greet with each other even with a kiss in the cheek, so it must be perhaps uncomfortable for you, perhaps rare, I don't know. But that's different cultures, you see. That's how you greet in different cultures. It's not a law. You don't have to do it. If you don't want to, for example, if you travel to America, you are not forced to say hello with a kiss in the cheek, you know. But you can say hello just like respectfully, and that's it. It doesn't matter if it's a family member. It doesn't matter if it's a friend or a neighbor. Yeah, you have to respect everybody's culture. If I go to Afghanistan anytime to visit over there as a tourist or whatever, I now know that, for example, I cannot shake hands with you. Okay, perhaps with a man I could, but I now know, and I have to respect that, and I obviously have to follow the rules in each country. Yeah. So thank you very much, Samia, for.
Sorry, teacher. I have a question.
Okay, tell me.
Of course, it's not my business, but I want to ask about your religion. That what's your religion, teacher? For example, our religion is Islam.
Of course.
What about you, teacher?
Okay, traditionally in South America, let me go to the basis of this. Okay, traditionally in South America, in all South America, from Mexico to Argentina, that's all South America. The Roman Catholics is the most biggest religion there is. Okay, it's Roman Catholic. The Roman Catholic Church rules over all the other religions, but there are other religions like Christians and Jehovah's Witnesses and a lot of more religions. It's a mixture of religions in South America. You see, so that's because people in South America are not very. How can I say this? People in South America don't have the culture of reading. They don't. The dedication in South America is not too advanced, you see. That's why usually religion or government politics or people with a lot of power uh, take advantage of the people here. You see, and people just do what everybody else to who is sitting in the power says. So yes, religion here is Catholic, Roman Catholic. Yeah, by tradition, I am Roman Catholic, but by personality, you would say, by character, I believe in something greater than what other religions think, and that's the universe. You see, my belief, and this is personal. It has nothing to do with any religion, not Catholics, not the Islam, not okay. Uh, my belief is that we are living in a universe that's greater, million times greater than the Earth, okay, than the Earth, than the planet we live on. So there is some, you know, religions usually point out that the human race is the most important thing, that the planet Earth is the most important thing. And I see that if you study a little bit more, if you see more um, further than the sun and the galaxy and our galaxy, there is something greater there. You see, there is something much greater that even we can understand. So, truth for me isn't real yet. So, I think of something that is furthermore greater than just, um, you know, having the supreme being rule over us. I think we, as humans, have to rule over ourselves first. Yeah? We have to rule over ourselves. We have to have a different type of, we have to have different types of thoughts. We have to have different types of feelings. So, in that way, we break the boundaries that separate us, that religion separates us, that politics separates us, that country separates us, and feel free to, you know, be with everybody else. Like, for example, me here in Ecuador, you there in Afghanistan, and other people in Africa and in Asia, and to be as one. I don't know if you understand me. I'm trying to make myself understand, but it is hard. It is hard. And what I most respect of all religions, what I most respect of all religions are the values and principles, because all religions have one objective, that's to live a beautiful life. And that's what you have to do, to live a beautiful life. It doesn't matter if you're alone, married, single, or whatever. Yeah, just live a beautiful life. If nature and earth and whatever rules of the universe sends you a pair, someone that is up to you, then that's great. So let me just read a couple of messages. It says, hello, the video isn't visible for you. Oh, Bowman, you didn't watch the video. You were able to see the screen, I think. Says, Bowman says, humanity is the most important religion. Exactly. To be human. And to be human means that you have to respect everybody, you have to love everybody, yeah? And that's what counts. You know, so many wars because of religion for millions and millions of
Yes,
years, no,
teacher.
thousands of years. So it's very hard. I mean, sometimes I think that religion is not, instead of uniting us, is separating us. So I'm not talking about one religion, I'm talking about all religions. It says if every religion has its own different values and limits, boundaries. Yes, Awira. Every religion has its own different values and limits. That's yes, but usually all religions may have different values, but they have the same objective. You see, so we should return to our class issue. Thank you, Medina. Yes, so we were talking about dialogues. Okay, so uh, I'll pair you up and you take turns in role playing short conversations from different cultural settings. What do you think about that? Do you think we can practice in pairs uh, some scenarios? Each pair will act it out as if they're part of their culture. What do you think about that? Are you okay with that? Do you want to talk to your friends, to a pair? For example, this is just an example. I'm going to say, Madina, you are going to talk with Friba. The scenario is in a restaurant, okay? So Medina has to say hello to Friba. Friba has to answer back, and you start a short 1 minute dialogue. I don't know, asking for sugar or asking for milk or asking if you like the breakfast or whatever. Okay, what do you think about that? You want to practice a brief dialogue? Medina, you want to say something?
Hello. Yeah, so I want to say something. I'm completely agree with that. So actually, I'm new in the class, and I recently joined it a little bit late, but I can just handle it. So I think it's a great idea. We could.
Okay, Medina, let me hear you.
Yes, sir. I think it's great because when meet some two of us with each other, it's time to become more popular and know each other's. That's I think it's great to talk small talk and talk like that and hello, which we should start our talking with hello and salam and everything that is popular in our country. I think it's a good.
Yes, Medina. You know something? I was breaking up a little bit. Can you please repeat the main point? Medina,
Yes, sir.
can you repeat the main point? Because I broke up.
Sir, I said that it's a great idea when someone meet with someone names. That's the way to become more popular and friendly, and that's the small talking is the way to
Okay.
know each other.
Okay, I got you now. I got you now, Medina. Thank you very much. Bowman, you have to say something before we start?
Yes, teacher, I want to say,
Okay, what would you like to say?
teacher, for me, it's not matter who you are, from where you are, which religion do you practice. I just say and try to be a good person and don't suffer other people, and I'm trying to when some people, for example, in Africa or in South America or in India or any place, they suffer or they in danger. I try to help them. I try to feel their pain as I can. For me, humanity is the most important things. But I try to respect their religions, their values, their cultures, and their norms. That is the things that I can do.
Yes, thank you very much, Bowman. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we will continue right now. Yes, we're going to continue right now. As I told you, I'm going to assign pairs. Sahar, you can. Does this have anything to do with the lesson? Sahar, do you want to say something? I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to start with the first two people. It's going to be Bowman and Friba. Okay, it's going to be Bowman and Friba. Do you think, Bowman and Frida, do you think you can put your camera on so you can talk to each other, like seeing your faces and everything, so that the two people that are going to communicate turn on their camera? I want to turn on my camera, but I don't know why. It's I've got a bad network connection today, so I don't know why. So I don't know. Friba and Bowman, are you ready? Just give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Bowman, are you ready?
Yes,
Okay, I want you to put your
yes, sure.
cameras on.
Yes, sure.
Okay, I want you to put your cameras on. And the first scenario,
Uh, teacher,
yeah, tell me, Bowman.
teacher,
I hear you.
I'm, I'm, I'm so sorry. The connection is not good. My network isn't working well. If I turn on the camera, it will be make terrible or
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Uh, all the people that can turn their camera on, you can turn your camera on, okay? If you can't, because of network connection, like it's in my case, for example, I was with the camera on and my network collapsed. So, okay, Bowman and Freebound, are you ready? Bowman and Frida,
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
yes,
okay,
yes, teacher.
you you are traveling to Japan, okay? You're traveling to Japan and you are in Japan and you're meeting someone for the first time in Japan. So, how would you greet him or her? Okay? You both are traveling to Japan. So, you both have to um, speak between you, planning how you're going to meet someone for the first time in Japan. Are you ready? Go.
Yes, teacher. Uh, teacher, what should we do?
You have to say to Friba, what do you think?
Sir, can I start?
Of course, you can
uh,
start, Friba. Whichever of you.
Mm, yes, sir. I guess I go to Japan. I travel to Japan. It's my first time that I go to Japan. First, for instance, I meet one girl and I sit behind her in the
Friba,
bus.
Friba, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Friba, you have to talk to Bowman. You both have to make a dialogue. Okay? You are acting a situation here. Okay? You're acting an event. So you are flying. You are traveling with Bowman to Japan, and you both have to meet someone for the first time in Japan. So both of you have to speak. You say something to Bowman, and Bowman has to answer back, or vice versa.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. So let's start, Mr. Bowman.
okay, I'm
Um,
ready.
Eh, yes. Oh, Mr. Bowman, it's my first time that I travel in Japan. This country is very beautiful. These people, how they developed in our country, you know. I heard about this country, but it is more beautiful than that I heard. Uh, yes, Mr. Bowman, what's your idea about it?
Yes, thank you. Yes, because the Japan they learn from the past. They learn from US and they don't make enemy the US. They learn from them and they bring technology and they build their country. And because of that, Japan is a very developed country. And, everything is beautiful here.
Yes, Mr. Bowman. See, this country has a lot of beautiful universities. It's my, I want to be a student in this university. It's very beautiful. It's very development and also it's very this country very a planet. It is very greatness and also. Um, their people are very happy and they laugh a lot, and also they're very kind. Um, uh, uh, 3 minutes ago, I met a girl. I talked with her. She was very kind. Always she smiled, and really I enjoyed when I talked with her.
Yeah,
And also here the
because
weather is
the Japanese
warm here.
people, they are very educated people.
Yes, yes. I heard about Japan, but when I see this country, these people, it is more than that I heard.
Uh,
Okay, okay, time's up. Thank you very much,
yes, you are
Riva.
right,
Thank you very much, Boman.
Miss Riba.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Time is up.
You are welcome, sure.
Okay, come on, let's have the following couple. We've got Madina and Mina. Madina and Mina, you are having a small talk. Small talk. You know what small talk means? When you speak something, some topic that is very general. Okay, that means that's the meaning of small talk. You're having a small talk at a cafe in France. Let's hear you, Madina and Mina.
Okay, sir.
Okay, teacher.
Hello, Mina. How are you?
Hello, dear. Hope you're doing well and great.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Mina. How are you?
Thanks, dear.
I'm sorry, Mina. I came there for the first time. I came there for the first time, but I'm not. I don't know this place uh, fully, and I want to get some books. And I search the library. Can you tell me that where is the library?
Okay. I'm also new here, but I think we should search in Google Map, or we can say, or we can search in, or we can ask some people for uh, guide us to find the library and have something.
Okay, thank you so much. But I know there is a library, but it was huge, and I searched a book, but I didn't find there. Can you help me in to find this book in this library?
Sorry, dear. I think my net is not clearly work. Can you repeat it again?
I told you that I'm new there. I find a library there, but the library was huge enough, and I didn't find the books that I searched. It. Can you help me to find this book in this library?
Of course, dear. We will search together and we will find it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Madina and Mina. Next couple we have Nurjang and Rana. Nurjang and Rana. You are greeting a business colleague in the US. You are greeting a business colleague in the US. Let's hear you, Nurjang and Rana.
Uh, at the first, hello for everyone. Hello, Miss Rana. I hope you are
Hello.
doing hello, dear.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sir,
Okay, sir, I have a question with that. So I should assume that I'm Nurjan's colleague, or like we both have a colleague in US. Which one we should do?
You are Nujang's colleague, and Nujang
Okay, okay,
is
okay.
your colleague, and you are Nurjan's colleague. Okay, both are colleagues.
So, all right. Mhm. So it means Nurjan is in United States and I'm her colleague. So, all right. Hi, Miss Nurjan. How are you?
Thank you. I'm okay. How about you?
All right, I'm okay. So I think the boss today put a lot of pressure on us to do a lot of task and project on time. So we have a lot of tasks to do. So do you think we work on this project together? Do
Yeah,
you
of
want to
course,
make a plan?
definitely. I know
Okay.
many times that I know you and I'm agree with you. Yeah, we can do together it.
Oh, that's all right. So the research project will be on me and the Google Doc or the slides will be on you. And in the presentation day, I need you to like half of the slides and the presentation should be run by you and half of them will be run by me. And also I need you to get your full preparation. I will send the research and every data for you. And then you should be active to receive them on time because I know our boss. He's really noisy and straight mean, and also he's a mean guy. I really don't want that he become angry on us or maybe just try to kick us out from the company. So be sure about that to get for preparation. Is that right?
Yeah, thank you so much. It is your beautiful opinion. Yep.
Okay, so Miss Nurjan, so I will put an exact time that we should work together, and with collaboration, I think we will be great, and we will satisfy him about the project. So I will set the time, okay, and keep you posted about that. And if you feel free, okay, if you had any question, any problem with the time, you can just inform me because I will choose a time that both of us can work on that and be free, all right? So maybe in library, 2 or 3 hours per day, we're gonna work for that until 25th of September we should be okay and right for that. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, it's okay. It's
All
the
right.
great
All
time,
right.
and we will see. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So goodbye now. Have a nice time. We will
Goodbye
catch
now.
later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you
Bye.
very much, Nurjan and Rana. Next couple we have Sahar and Samia. Sahar and Samia. You are going to be in a train station in London and you're going to meet there. So, come on, Sahar and Samia. You're meeting in a train station in London.
Okay. Hi, Sahar. How are you? It has been long time that I didn't see you. Where were you? Are you good?
Hey Samia, how are you? Are you fine?
Where do you want to go, Sahar, today?
I want to go. Uh, I want to go America.
Okay, so we're in London. Okay. I also want to go to my job. Nowadays, I'm working in radio television and I have the good job. And what about you? Do you have any work or job?
Uh, yeah, I'm a student in a university, and I have a short trip in America, and so I want to. I have some research that I should do with my instructor. How about you? What do you do? What's your job?
Oh, it's amazing about you that I hear. Okay, Janam. As I said, I'm working in radio television and also I finished my university in London political science and nowadays I have two jobs in radio television and also I'm a lawyer. I'm working in this field.
Oh, so cool. Uh, so happy to hear it.
Great, Janam. So see you inshallah. For now, goodbye.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Samia and Sawaira. Last, we're going to have three people. I'm sorry, Samia and Sahar. We're going to have three people It's gonna be Sawaira, Suraya, and Sahir. Sawaira, Suraya, and Sahir. You are buying in a shopping mall in Paris. No, I'm sorry, in Moscow. You're buying in a shopping mall in Moscow. So, Sawaira, Suraya, and Zahir. It's all yours.
Uh,
Hello
okay, teacher, thank
everyone.
you. Sweira, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Thank you, I'm fine. But right now, I need something to buy from this shopping center. Can you help me?
Actually, yeah, sure, I can help you, but I'm also new in this shopping mall and I don't know which brand suits you or me. So,
Okay, no problem. We should
Hi, Ami can
go
help
ahead
you.
together. Oh,
oh, that's
very
for all
Yeah.
if you help me.
Israel. It's very good, but we are new and the first time coming in Moscow, and we need something. You help. We are.
Yeah, I can just say that the fruits here are so expensive, but they're truly delicious. So once you, if you want, you can buy them. And also, the milk over there is expired, so don't buy from there the milks.
Okay, thank you. Because in Russia weather is so cold. First of all, I need to some warm clothes.
Yeah,
Surya,
the milk.
please help me that which brand suits for female heroes.
Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay, I have to stop you there. Thank you very much, Sawaira. I'm so sorry, Sawaira, Suraya, and Sahir. I know you didn't finish your dialogue, but time is almost over. The lesson is going to end soon. So, as I told you, I'm very happy for you because you were all over the world meeting with other people, and I give you a big, huge clap. Thank you very much to you. And lesson's gonna end right now. So I want you to go on with the project from Monday. Okay, you have all week to do the project on Monday. Don't forget about that recipe. I want to see. I want to try that beautiful, wonderful, and delicious food you have. Yes. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for having been here today, and we'll see each other on Friday. Don't forget on Friday. Right now, I am not able.
Sir,
Tell me, no, Jang. The
sorry for
lesson's gonna end. Tell me.
okay. Sir, I'm sorry for disturbing. Just I have a question. What's the difference between America and Americas?
Okay, Nujan. Thank you.
I think America.
Uh, igual ya se terminó la clase ahorita.